Porsche, however you want to say it, there's no denying that the GT3 RS is an absolute masterpiece of automotive engineering. It's near perfect. The only downside to this car, it's almost $250,000, sometimes more. So how do you afford a supercar without spending supercar money? That came out of nowhere, just like that Porsche behind me.
Came out of nowhere.
I didn't need that car. I got two cars I haven't finished yet. They're expensive. So how can we build a supercar without spending supercar prices? And this is our answer. We're gonna pair this with a Honda K-Series motor, a turbo kit, maybe from eBay, don't know yet. We're gonna print the shell of a GT3 RS, get it on that car, make it look like a supercar, perform like a supercar, for hopefully less than the real price of a supercar hood, because they go for $10,000 to $20,000 US. So let's take this, let's get going, because I know there's gonna be problems when we try to build this car, but we gotta start somewhere. This is a machine that's going to help us turn this crazy idea into hopefully a car. But there's a problem that people don't talk about with these. Is you take a fender and you slice it down into 19 pieces, and this is for every body panel. It's 44 pieces for the hood, 20 pieces for there, 3 to 4 hours per piece. And unless you're sitting there printing all day, you go to work, you put a print in, it's 3 hours, now you've lost the rest of your day, you're not printing anything because you're not there. As I did the math, and to print a whole car just with one printer, I'd be 85 by the time it's done. So I went out and I bought a second printer. And I don't think this is gonna make it much faster, but it definitely helps. With two printers now running 24/7, I was constantly checking at all hours of the night. And then coming back.
2 hours later.
And again and again. The worst part is, it felt like an eternity. You check the print, and nothing seemed to have happened. Maybe it was only 5 minutes. And with a glimmer of hope, thinking the print was going well,
he thought he was in control.
Rerunning the print over and over with minor tweaks. Same results.
Uh-oh, here comes the putter throw.
And when I read it, I went on the forums and tried to figure out what was wrong. And I made tweaks again. And then...
Wait!
Success. And one after another, they kept coming out perfect. I got halfway through the hood and decided to move on to printing the fenders. 2 days later, I had a passenger side fender ready for assembly. Finally. This might not look like much, but I'm gonna take these two boxes, well, box and a half, and turn it into a hood and a fender. I've got about half a hood printed here, and we got a full driver's side fender. So we're gonna try something new, We got our trusty Amazon plastic welder. Picked up some JB Clear Weld. This will help us tack it together. And speaking with Gemini and ChatGPT, they said the best way to weld the seams together was using the PETG and using that to infill any of the seams you do, just to give it a little bit extra bond. So if you guys have a suggestion, drop in the comments below. We're gonna try this out in the first panel, part of the hood, and we'll see what we can get out of this. I went with the JB Clear Weld just because it's easier to mix and it's in a syringe. They do have a plastic welding version of this, which has very good strength ratings, but you have to mix it, essentially apply it on with like a stick or something else. Where this is in a tube, got a mix nozzle, and it's very easy to use. So. And I'm covered in blood. And we're good. Okay, let's wreck the brand new table I just bought for this specific purpose. I'm gonna use pieces I know so far and use that as a starting point. You can sand this stuff, which is good. It tacks up in a few minutes. Let it tack. So that's with the glue tacking up. I threw just 1 or 2 little pieces of heat from the plastic welder on there just to hold it while it's tacked. And then when this dries, I'm gonna actually do full seam across with the PETG. And we'll use this to infill kind of in here, just to get rid of that gapping. But I'm burning plastic and I probably should put a mask on because this stuff stinks. So let's hit you with the time lapse of getting this all together. Guys, we did it. We got our first piece together. It's been a long 2 weeks of printing nonstop, 2 printers going full time. We even got our blades together. These are probably gonna get replaced with something in carbon fiber. It's gonna be a tough time to sand all this, but lots to go. We got our first piece of our hood together, 1 and 3. That's where our Porsche emblem is gonna sit. So that'll be next week, along with the other fender and the bumper and hood. And then we're gonna get some fiberglass in this car, so long ways to go. I hope you guys want to stick around and enjoy the ride. If you want, drop a like and subscribe. See you next week. Thanks for following along.
Above,